It's been 3 days since my brother disappeared from that park bench, and the police think I'm losing it. They keep saying he just walked away, but the security footage shows him sitting alone, then suddenly collapsing into thin air. But here's where it gets insane. While cleaning out our late grandfather's attic, I found an old, rusted biscuit tin buried behind a false wall. It wasn't there last week. I'm shaking as I type this. Inside the tin was a stack of letters dated September 1944. The paper is yellowed and smells like fire, but the handwriting is unmistakable. It's my brother's. He didn't die in the air raid. He survived, but he was trapped in a timeline that shouldn't exist. One letter was wrapped around a small, melted piece of silver foil, the wrapper from the dark chocolate he had in his pocket the day he vanished. The letters describe his betrayal. He realized the nurse, Clara, didn't just steal his life. She was a temporal parasite. She had been jumping forward for centuries, stealing the future from descendants of the men she once loved. But my brother found a way to fight back. He met our grandfather, Arthur, in the trenches. He didn't just meet him. He saved his life, knowing that if Arthur died, Clara would have no anchor to steal from in the future. In his final letter, my brother wrote, "I'm old now, sitting in a London pub in 1980. I've spent my whole life making sure you were born. Clara thinks she won, but I've spent 40 years poisoning the well." He explained that by changing Arthur's past, he created a DNA lock. The moment Clara tried to use my brother's ID to access his bank account or his home in 2025, the timeline would recognize the paradox. I finished reading and looked at the news. A John Doe woman was found screaming in the park this morning. She's aging rapidly, decades every hour, because the future she stole is rejecting her. But the last line of the letter is what haunts me. It says, "Look under the floorboard of the park bench. I left you the key." I just got back from the park. I found the key, and it's not for a door. It's for a locker in Grand Central Station that's been paid for in advance for 85 years.